Hi everyone, Jimmy from Buckeye Sports Center Huron. Today we're going to go over some ceramic coating, hull jacket products that we use up here in Huron exclusively from SG Marine. Hi guys, Jimmy from Buckeye Sports Center. I'm with Chris from SG Marine. He's here today. We did a metal jacket, hull jacket on this boat, this nice Stingray 208LR. Chris, why don't you let us know some of the things we can go ahead and do with your products?
Thanks, Jimmy. Chris Aruda with Great Lakes Marine Marketing and s-g-marine.com. This is the hull jacket, which again is a ceramic based epoxy coating. It's clear, it's shiny, and it keeps the original color of the hull of the boat for those high performance guys, ski boats, any of that type of boat that when they want to keep the original look to it and store the boat in the water or on a trailer. But now it's one thing to keep in mind, it is not a anti-growth coat, so you still may get a slime layer on it. But because of the ceramics, it's real easy to clean. The epoxy gives it some barrier protection against osmosis. But the key to the whole thing is it's a lot easier to clean the bottom of the boat. It stays clean, and it keeps the original look to the boat without a bottom paint.
So I know, Chris, in the past with a lot of bottom paints, it goes ahead and can affect the performance of the boat, a little bit more drag, less speed. Do we have that issue with your
with the ceramics, again, one thing about ceramics is it's slick. And so it's not going to slow you down. It's not as much weight as bottom paint. This boat here, we sprayed it on, and it was a pint of it, where typically it would take a quart to a half gallon of regular bottom paint. So if you ever pick up bottom paint, a can of bottom paint, it's heavy.
Yeah.
And a lot of that in there is, of course, the metals that are in it. But a lot of the product in it is designed to evaporate, and then the product cures. This isn't like that at all. This is 99.9 or it's 96% solid. So there's not a whole lot of evaporating going on here. So it doesn't have the weight and it doesn't have the drag.
And now, Chris, I know your company does other things besides just the hull jacket. And this boat's going to also receive your ceramic coating, which is Metal Jacket FG, correct?
You are correct, yeah. So SG Marine has a series of of their metal jacket products. It started out for aluminum pontoon tubes, so it was our standard metal jacket product. That's for the unpolished aluminum tubes. Then we have the Metal Jacket XL, which is for the highly polished tubes. And then we have the Metal Jacket FG, which is for fiberglass and painted surfaces above the waterline here. So we'll get you a can of the FG for this boat here. It's easy to apply. It goes on ultra thin. You'll get multiple seasons out of it, and wash the boat with soft bristle brush and regular boat soap is all you'll ever have to do. So never use any acids or any of that type of stuff for below or above the waterline. So nothing abrasive.
And what type of life can we expect to get out of hull jacket? I know that there's a lot of varying degrees, things that could go ahead and I guess hinder.
Absolutely. So if it's a boat that sits in the water 6 months out of the year all season here in the Midwest, you'll easily get a couple years out of it. So basically kind of the same as bottom paint.
Okay.
So kind of keep that in mind. So but again, our product doesn't flake off. It comes off in micro layers. So you can't tell it's coming off until it gets down towards the end there. And when it's due for a recoat, 2, 3, 4 years, give it a light compounding by hand with compound, and then just reapply it. It's that easy.
Cool. So what we did to this boat today is we went ahead and tied it a nice tape line going across. We went ahead and roughed up the surface down below, and then we spray the product on. It's self-leveling, correct?
Self-leveling, correct.
So eventually it will be completely smooth and nice shine to it, and easy to go ahead and take care of from there. We're really excited to have this product. Most people that know me know that bottom paint's something that bugs the crap out of me. It's bottom paint wears down, you get spots, you gotta constantly be touching it up, and you get this nice, beautiful, brand new boat with, great gel coat lines. I mean, some of the wakeboard boats with the metal flakes, things like that. So being able to protect it without bottom paint, definitely a big bonus.
So Jimmy, something to keep in mind is none of the SG Marine metal jacket products are sold retail. It all has to be done and applied through an authorized metal jacket dealer like yourself.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much, guys, for visiting. Thank you, Chris, for helping us out today.
It's always a pleasure.
We're super excited to continue to do your products here up in Huron now. I know we'll be doing the metal jacket and metal jacket XL on pontoons. So if you want to keep your pontoons nice and clean, we can even polish them and completely seal off that polish. So a lot of cool things coming here up in Huron.
Excellent.
All right, thanks so much.